Have you ever dreamed of leaving everything behind? Trading the daily grind for the endless horizon with nothing but the open ocean and a loyal friend by your side? Well, meet Leo and his incredible dog, Max. For them, that dream is a reality. They've swapped the ordinary for the extraordinary, living full-time aboard their boat, exploring the world one exotic port at a time. But their journey is so much more than just beautiful sunsets and sandy beaches. It's about the mysteries they uncover along the way, secrets hidden just beneath the surface of the world we think we know. Their latest season of adventure kicks off in the vibrant, bustling heart of Thailand. Imagine lanterns painting the night sky, the irresistible aroma of street food wafting through the air, and the energy of 1,000 stories unfolding at once. It was here, amidst the color and chaos of a seaside market, that something unusual caught Leo's eye. Tucked away at a small, forgotten stall was a collection of old, faded maps. They looked ancient, abandoned, almost waiting to be found. "Max," Leo whispered. "Looks like someone forgot these. But why here, and why now?" Little did they know, these weren't just old pieces of paper. They were the first clues in a puzzle tied to a local legend, a priceless artifact that vanished decades ago, becoming little more than a ghost story whispered by the locals. Back on the boat, under the soft glow of a single lantern, the real investigation began. As Leo pored over the cryptic charts, Max, with his uncanny instincts, started sniffing intensely at a wooden crate they'd picked up earlier. His persistence paid off. He led Leo to a cleverly hidden compartment, a secret space no one was ever meant to find. Inside, they discovered a bundle of aged letters and a thick, leather-bound journal. The pages told the story of a mysterious sailor, an adventurer from another time who had simply disappeared without a trace, leaving behind only these fragmented clues. Leo began to read aloud, his voice hushed with awe. "The key to finding the truth lies where the sun meets the sea." "Max! Looks like our little trip just got real!" Max let out an excited bark, as if to say, "It's about time." The game was on. With the sailor's journal as their guide, Leo and Max set their course. This was no longer a simple voyage. It was a treasure hunt, spanning continents. They sailed from the golden, sun-drenched sands of Bali, where ancient temples guard silent secrets, to the bustling, labyrinthine ports of Morocco, where every alleyway holds a new mystery. Each new destination was a verse in the sailor's forgotten song. They navigated through sudden, violent storms that tested their resolve and docked at remote islands that weren't on any modern map. Every port held a secret, every island a piece of a much larger puzzle. As they pieced it all together, Leo looked at his furry first mate and said, "Max, we're not just seeing the world. We're uncovering its hidden history." The final clue, a riddle etched into a piece of driftwood, led them to a remote jungle-choked island in the South Pacific. Following the journal's cryptic directions, they trekked inland until they discovered the mouth of a hidden cave, veiled by a waterfall. Max, sniffing the air excitedly, bounded inside. There, covered in dust and cobwebs, sat an old sea chest. With bated breath, Leo lifted the heavy lid. Inside were the missing artifacts, more beautiful than any legend described, alongside one final message from the long-lost sailor. He hadn't been a thief, but a guardian, protecting the treasure until someone worthy could return it. By piecing together the clues, Leo and Max had finally solved the decades-old mystery. They returned the artifacts to the local village, where an elder accepted them with tears in his eyes. "Thank you," he said, his voice thick with emotion. "You've brought closure to a story that has haunted our town for generations." Leo simply knelt and patted his dog. "Just doing our part, Max. Just doing our parts." As their boat sails toward another magnificent sunset, with Max resting his head contentedly on Leo's lap, you realize that, for them, the journey never truly ends. The ocean is always calling. New mysteries are always waiting, and the world is an endless book of stories to be read. Together, they prove that the greatest adventure isn't just about the places you go. It's about the history you uncover, the lives you touch, and the stories you bring back to the light. Thanks for joining us on this incredible voyage. If you love adventure and mystery, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss where Leo and Max's journey takes them next.